my people, welcome to 100 Days of Data with Miss Mailiana. Is day 77. I think today is going to be one of the short videos as well because you're just going to explain this for information and for you to understand what KPIs are and some of the major KPIs in business. Okay, so in business, when we talk about KPIs, right? I made mention that we use it as a measure, right? Key performance index, and most of the key performance index come in a metric form. And what that means is that is the number that we use to measure. So when I mentioned that we say, okay, we want to hit 100%, this is the metric, right? So how do we get the 100%? Okay, let's say we are going to say we want 2000, right? So 1000 over, all right, 1000 over 2000 times, let's see, 10,000. So this one will cancel this. No. So yeah, over 10,000. So this one cancel this, and this one will cancel this. Then we have 50%. So this is it. So you have to know how there has to be a mathematical calculation around it to hit your 100. So that means that we have to say what, if we want to hit 100, it has to be 2000 over 2000 times. Don't mind the calculation, right? It's just a rate that comes in. So you cancel this one, cancel this one, cancel two, go here one, we'll go here one. So we have 100%. So for us, so if we have 1000 customers, we've done 50%. If we hit 2000, we've done 100%. That is it. So that's the metric. So metrics is mostly like there's a formula behind the number, and I just give you a demonstrated one to you as well. All right. So that's metric for you. So I'm sure I'm going to scare someone who's like, I hate math. What did you just do? But then, hey, at this rate, with AI and everything, you don't have to struggle with your metrics. So the next thing is revenue, and we all know what revenue is. But if you don't know, revenue is the money coming in when people are buying whatever you sell in the business. It doesn't mean that that's your money, right? Your money or the business money becomes the profit, okay? The money remaining after you take all the expenses that is thereof as well, and then what is left is your profit. And no, sometimes too, some tax could eat into your profits more. So you can also put your tax as an expense, right? And the two major things that I want us to talk about here is retention and churn. Churn is your customers stopping to come to you. And retention is you get to keep your customers for a longer period, get more customers, you are keeping them. So you always have to look at how do you retain more people in your business so that it runs more, and how do you reduce the customers stopping. All right. So that is basically it for today. And if you are able to understand these four things, it's going to drive you to know how to move to make more business decisions, right? Because you don't want um customers to stop, you want to keep more customers, you want to have more profits, more revenue. So that will influence what your metrics at the end of the day. And this is a simple the basics of you getting your KPIs ready to move as a business intelligence analyst. I hope you learned. Thank you so much for learning with us. I'm going to see you in the next video, and it's bye for now.